things up there in Canada. I'm Rosemary Woodward from Bella Rosa Realty, and I just want to reintroduce myself and say hello and tell you I'm really looking forward to you coming down this season. This is a really good buyer's market right now, especially for you guys up there in Canada. Our prices are so low and the Canadian dollar is so strong that I certainly do hope that you're going to be taking advantage of the market and making a purchase of a second home or vacation condo while you're here. There's two things that I want to mention to you that maybe you aren't aware of. Number one, the inventory down here in the Palm Springs area is much lower than it typically is. There's a lot of sellers who have not put their houses on the market this year, and they're not going to because prices are just so low. And they're waiting for next year, the year after, hoping that the market is going to come up. So what that means to you is that there's going to be more competition for these properties than there were before. So I know that you're going to be ready when you come down here. It's one of the things I love about you. You're always prepared and you've got your proof of funds ready to go, and I love that about all of you. But do know that there's going to be a lot of competition even among all you cash buyers. Number two, here's something I want to mention. Most of you don't like the idea of buying a property that is on Indian land. You don't like the Indian lease. But I'll tell you something, that's where I have really seen some outstanding deals. Properties that have an Indian lease are harder to finance than regular ones. So that just makes it, even more difficult for people to buy those. That's not going to affect you as cash buyers, but what it has done is, since it's harder to sell those, the prices have gone down more on those than just in the typical inventory in general. So you might want to consider those. Over here on your right, I've made a little video on how to use my website, redhotrepos.com. I made a lot of changes over the summer to it, so if you want to have a little refresher course, just watch that. It's only a couple minutes long, and it's also going to point out a couple features that I don't know if you're aware of, but one is that you can search for not just foreclosures on there, you can search the whole MLS, you can save a search, and a few other things I'm kind of mentioning on there that maybe you don't know. So it's a great website, and I certainly want you to know how to use it. Well, that's it for me. I'm really looking forward to you coming down in a few weeks, and please make sure that you call me a couple weeks before you get here so that we can set our schedule up and I'm well prepared for you. Thank you. See you soon.